Greetings! Welcome back. This is Riggs, and this is my little Let's Play 1.13 world that I've been doing. But first things first, a snapshot came out today, and I did a little video on the Loom, which randomly a bunch of people found, and it was even in people's recommended slot. And so I got a few subscribers, which for me is kind of funny because this is a very casual little Let's Play series I've been doing for my daughters. The rest of the videos literally have like 2 views each. And so that Loom video, I think, has like 120, which, believe me, I understand it's like not a big deal, laughably not a big deal, but for me, kind of fun. And so I just wanted to introduce myself. This is my little Let's Play world. Just killed the dragon, just back from the end. You can see in the background the 2 shulker boxes full of loot that I came back with. But before I continue here, I thought I would take a moment and just show you some of the other worlds that I've done, mostly on multiplayer servers is where I've spent most of my time. I've just been doing this little single player world for the last 6 weeks or so for my daughters. So without further ado, let me take you to one of the other servers that I play on. Okay, so this is one of the main rooms in one of my bases on the Cube Crowd server, which is getting ready for a overhaul for the 1.13. But I had enchanting over here, and I had whole potions set up over there. Sort of heavily detailed. This is right when the Prismarine came out, and I kind of loved it. Maybe a little too much. And yeah, just kind of blinged out this whole, it's like a little jungle pyramid. That didn't work at all. Let's try that again. Hey, there we go. Yeah, big gold pyramid in the middle of the jungle. It took a long time, but I had a big gold farm up on top of the tree there. And this is the central storage room. I had to bling out the roof there. And yeah, big gold farm, which made all the gold blocks possible. And then I had a jungle kind of ruins going on over here with your basic leaf galleon up in the sky. You know, that's basic, right? And this is a work in progress. But we're going to be resetting this world soon, so it will remain a work in progress. But that is sort of a quick look at this world. I did a few other things. I did a quad witch hut perimeter, which is pretty impressive. Maybe I should show you that real quick. Oh yeah, and then real quick, this is my nether portal room. Just sort of made it an impressive sort of grand entrance. I was a villager breeder that worked for about 15 minutes. It was great, 15 minutes. Really enjoyed my time with them. And then a tree farm with the little mine carts collecting things over there, with a sugar farm and a mine cart going down to the mines. And then a villager there, which I was doing trading of all the rotten flesh from the gold farm to do lots of lapis and emeralds. So anyway, maybe I'll show you my nether tunnel also. Okay, coming at it from the far end, actually, you know, living in the jungle, I wanted to kind of have the jungle be coming into the nether. So this is the nether here, and you can tell from a little bit of the netherrack peeking out. That's intentional. And you can also tell from the sweet song of the ghast in the background, which I didn't want to deprive you of, so I'll leave it going for now. But one of the nice little details, I think, is that the path block being just a little bit lower than a regular block, and you see I'm kind of sliding, it's because there's ice underneath that. So if you put ice underneath the path block, you can take advantage of that sprinting thing, which I'm not doing right now. But yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, so just kind of brought the wild coming into the nether, and that's the way into my base. So I was kind of pleased with the way that turned out. Also, just had to show you this server's nether hub, which is really impressive work. I can't claim any part of this, but just wanted to share this with you as well. Okay, time out for science. Do skeleton horses take fall damage? I vote probably. I'm guessing probably yes. Yep, confirmed. Yeah, anyway, this is the quad witch hut that we chose this seed for the presence of these 4 witch huts that are all central to a one AFK spot. And boy, it was a big job. I obviously didn't do this by myself, but it took a long time And let me show you the collection room because they did a nice job. The original idea was to turn this into a big Isengard tower in the middle, which would have been very cool. But instead, we just did this nice collection room, which they did a great job on. This nice organic build and lots of storage for all the AFK-ness. And this provided a lot of resources, endless gunpowder, redstone, glowstone, and sticks for fuel. And it was a great project. And I thought I'd give you a quick peek of the creative plot world that is on that same server, the Cube Crowd server. And I don't do complete builds in creative, really. I'm much more of a survival player, but I do like to do some sketches, some ideas. This was an idea for a big sort of skyscraper, big, massive building. I do have the time on the server, on the plot world set for nighttime. That way you can figure out what things are going to look like with lighting. I think that's really important when you're building in creative to, if you're building something to be built in survival, build at nighttime. That way you'll know what it's going to look like. Looks like my ice tree has sprung a leak. I'm not going to fix it right now, but just wanted to give you a quick peek. Oh, yeah, nighttime. This is was the planning for that big temple, the big pyramid that you saw in the middle of the jungle. So there was another server I was going to show a little bit from, but I realized if I showed a little bit, I would have to show a lot, and it would take a whole long time. And I try to keep these episodes really short, like around 10 minutes. But so I came over to this other single-player world that I was playing just before I started this new world. When 1.13 hit, I just kind of wanted to start fresh. I did end up updating this, kind of liked what I was doing with the floors here. But I wanted to start new for 1.13, which I'm glad I did. I like the seed that I found. But I did have a witch farm set up and then a crazy magic vine going up to my AFK spot up there. And just the start of a world here. I had killed the dragon. I have Elytra. But, I feel like killing the dragon is kind of the start of the real game, when you can forget the progression part of it and then just concentrate on the building. And that's sort of the point I was at, and then started a new world. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this real quick. And I think I will end it here in the little single-player creative world I have for planning for the little Let's Play that I've been doing. I was doing some science with some tropical fish here. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. And just some little design ideas for sugarcane, a little kelp farm here I ended up building, and then just some design ideas with the waterlogged stairs. Love how you can make new floor designs with the water. And but anyway, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to people who are watching who do not live in my house. Like I said, I've been doing this little simple Let's Play just for my daughters. We were watching Paul Sora's Survive and Thrive and watched all those episodes, and we kind of had we wanted a new series, and so I did my own series. So you're welcome to go back and watch that. But that's where I will pick up next time with some of the things I've been doing there. And I hope you have enjoyed. And if you had made it this far, I guess I would be remiss if I didn't say something along the lines of smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, and tell your friends, and comment below, and tweet your Facebook or something like that. Anyway, until next time, love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.